Men, what are you called to do? Men, what are you called to do? Be preachers, proclaimers, chain breakers. Cast out demons. Right? Heal the sick. Have you heard these words? How do you do that? How? Such a miraculous thing. How? Hear that? How in your power do you do that? You don't. What? You don't. But it says He has given us all authority. Yes. But you don't do it through your power. You share the message. You share the Besorah, the gospel. You pick the word that you want to call what it is. But it's absolute truth, and you share it. And the absolute truth isn't some fancy theology. The absolute truth is the bottom line. His way of life is right. Our way of life is wrong. The Father values devotion. That's why adultery is what the sin is called when we go against Him. We're called adulterers when we don't want to live for the kingdom of the Shamayim, the heavens. You see, when we don't want to live for that kingdom and we want to live to make this world the kingdom, we're in rebellion. And our flesh, our thoughts, our feelings, it will consistently keep you in rebellion. You have to fight it with the truth. And everything in culture will consistently fight it with deception that seems good, that seems better than the truth. Hashatan comes as an angel of light, right? So what is our mission, men? To be preachers, to proclaim, to be chain breakers. You see, and you do that by speaking the truth over and over again. Every single day you wake up to proclaim His truth, fellas. Why? Because that's why you were made. Don't believe me? Go back and read about Adam and why he was made. He was supposed to tell all the animals what they were. Call out Yahuwah's creation in everything. Use His discernment to keep everybody on track. And when he failed to do that, to stand up for truth, to keep everybody on track, our spiritual father Adam allowed us to fail. Now it's on your head, bud. Are you one of His chosen? Are you one of His elect? Are you one of His called? If so, every day of your life, proclaiming His truth, that's just your reasonable service. Everything that you do for money, you're doing only to direct it back to your ministry, which is now your life, proclaiming His truth in every situation that you're in. Do you see that? It's what we're called to do, fellas. Ladies, you're called to find a fella that is fully devoted like that and fully devote yourself to him and support him. That's what you're called to do. This is called walking the way. Complete devotion, representing His truth in this world of deception, which is the reason why the world hates us. Right? We're literally jailbreaking. The world has everybody under mental oppression. So when you become a child of the Most High and are proclaiming His truth, what happens? It starts to shake people's reality. It starts to rattle the dry bones as Ezekiel speaks the life that Yah tells him to. Do you see? Does that mean everybody will hear? No, most won't, actually. And you'll be persecuted beyond recognition. However, That truth will seep in. The right seeds will be planted. And he will and is already victorious. So men, there is a war at foot. That has nothing to do with countries. They've already lost. The nations are nothing to stand by. The kings are nothing to stand by. But the Messiah, that's the man to follow. That's your general. And he's taking us back to the Father. But you got to be on the front lines, proclaiming the truth. Making your whole existence about that. In whatever way you can. Because the Father's working through our different vessels. But it needs men that are dedicated to this purpose. We all prophesy in part. We're parts of a system, fellas. So that means some of the truth that I can see, that I can call out, okay, that's cool. But there's some truth you got. Right? And if we can't get along, if we can't get through our technical issues, right? And we can't make big enough impact. And no, we don't do it. No, Yahuwah does it. And Yahuwah is calling his prophets, fellas. At this point, there isn't a religious sector left that's following his way. Right? So that means we're a remnant on the outside proclaiming the truth. That's a prophet. You're called, fellas. Giddy up. You want to be a part of it? Like everybody, all the Israelites, the Israel were called to the top of the mountain, but only Moses went? Here's your altar call. Get to the top of the mountain. We got work to do. There's plenty of work. There's plenty to be harvested, but the workers are few. So we have to get after it, folks. I love you all. Hallelujah. Praise Yah. Let's go break some chains.